International Makeup Artist Trade Show. There were like 3 rooms. Each room had various brands of makeup and also a lot of web-based companies that carry merchandise for other brands. And then there were TV, film, cinema makeup artists. So it was a lot to take in, especially for the first ever makeup show that I've ever been to. But I'm just happy to be sharing this with you. So I just want to talk about all the makeup that I purchased by company, and then I was going to go into going from makeup into makeup supplies such as brushes, containers, whatnot. So by alphabetical order, Dose of Color. That's one thing that was really great about going to this show, was it was a chance for me to try makeup that I normally wouldn't get a chance to see in person, to swatch, because Dose of Color is one of the companies that I've heard a lot about on YouTube, but they don't have a store. So some of the items that I purchased was their EyesCream palette, a deal, because normally this is on their website $50, and at the show they were selling it for $25. Just want you to see all the various colors, some matte, some metallic. I mean, just from the swatches already, the swatches were very pretty, and I could just imagine totally rocking this in spring and summer. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's just unique that the pastel matte colors, those are unique. Okay. And then I also picked up one of their baked highlighters in Pearl Dust. Yeah, a lot of the highlighters that I have currently are more towards the gold or bronze. So this one is more pearl white with some pink flecks. It was very pretty. And then I also picked up their loose pigment and primer in Lemon Drop. I mean, lately I've been trying to experiment more with cream eyeshadows. So when I saw this, I knew I had to pick it up. So it's just, again, a pastel pearl yellow. And I know I'm probably going to put this in the inner corner of my eye. And then on the bottom is the loose pigment. I mean, along with discounts, the various tables had free giveaways and free samples. So Dose of Color in their breast cancer research, Dose of Color supports breast cancer. This one has their lip gloss in Infinitely Pink and their lipstick in Chop Chop Pink. So pretty, I would say pretty nice sizes for free samples. And then the next brand that I went to visit was House of Lashes. They gave you this little bag, and I picked up a few of their eyelashes. I thought I should invest in some decent ones because I usually buy the really cheap ones at the dollar store, and they don't look as nice if you look up close. And you know what I mean, when you wear fake or lower priced eyelashes, they get really itchy when you're wearing them throughout the night. So I thought I'd buy some decent pairs. So this one, I'll move it up close so you can see, but this one's Heartbreaker. Boudoir Lite. Starlet. And then they actually had a line of Tinkerbell Disney eyelashes. So this one's Neverland. And I also picked up their eyelash carrier case, and it goes along with their Tinkerbell line. Inside you're able to hold 3 pair of eyelashes, and there's a little space for the glue. That I bought their eyelash adhesive in clear. Another brand that I've been hearing on YouTube, but again, they're web-based mainly, is Jouer. So I picked out their liquid lipstick in watermelon. You can see it's swatched right here. I would say it's more like a pink red. I just thought it was very pretty. And then this palette, their ready to wear cool collection, $16. I was thinking it'd be like a nice palette to draw in my purse sometimes. Let me just show you the colors. For $16, you got all of this. Highlighter, blush, bronzer, and look at all these colors. The Havana, what's it, a sparkly dark blue, rum, a little less sparkly but a dark purple, then twig, still darker but going towards matte now, and then beige, and in the color Wisp. I would say one of the bigger names that I saw was Kat Von D. So there was a long line, but I think it was totally worth it because with her table, I like that they actually gave you discounts. Whereas, for example, Makeup Forever, it was more of a price break. For example, you had to buy 5 things before you got 50% off, or you had to buy 3 palettes before you could get 1 off. Whereas this one was just, everything was just less compared to if you were to buy it at Sephora or Ulta. I mean, just to give you an example, their Alchemist holographic palette, in an earlier video, I talked about it in my highlighter collection. I purchased that for $32, but at this show, they were selling it for $26, and for the artist, their price was $22. So I got their Lock-It foundation in medium warm 52. Let's see, and they were selling it for $28. Usually at Sephora, it's like over 30, probably like 35, about 35. And the artists were able to purchase this for 25. And in the was it the little bag that they gave you? It was nice. They gave little travel size samples of their liquid lipstick and Exorcism and Santa Sangre and their tattoo liner as freebies. And then Tarte was also there. I got their Tartelette and Bloom palette. This is normally retailed at $46. They were selling it for $30. So it's more warm neutral colors, both metallic and matte finishes. Along with there being makeup brands, there were actually a lot of tables that were websites that carry various brands, such as Beautylish. And I discovered this new website, musebeauty.pro, and at their table I purchased a Viseart palette. Normally it retails for $80, I got it for $60. So I'm gonna go from makeup to supplies at this point. So in an earlier video, Makeup Brush Collection 1, I talked about Hakuhodo for quite a bit. They have a showroom in Torrance. So I was excited to see that they were going to be at the show, and everything that you purchased excluded sales tax. So just going into each brush, I got the B163. So all these are natural hair, either blue squirrel, horse, or goat. This one I wanted to do my brows with, because I usually use brow powder. This is, let's see. This is another brush. This is part of their kokutan collection, meaning the handle is made of ebony. This is the lay down eyeshadow on my lid. The next one is J5523, more for the crease. This one's B5520 for the V, shaping the V at the ends. Then this one's J122R. As you can see, there's a slant to the brush, so both creasing. And then I wanted to get this one, part of their one of their lines where the base is a little bit different, and this is for to do the highlighter. And lastly, I've always wanted one of their not enamel, right? Decorative lacquer, because I know I'm getting this all wrong. An S110. This is to do highlighter or blush. I mean, all the brushes very soft. Brand not as well known to me anyway is the London Brush Company. So I've heard a lot of good things about their brush shampoo. So I got an English Lavender. And then I wanted to try out at least one of their brushes. This one is their classic 6A. A liquid, well not liquid, a lipstick brush. And based on the angle, it's supposed to get into the trickier corners when you're applying lipstick. And this one is their Natural Hair and Badger. Sigma, I went to their table and got quite a few supplies just because, I mean, when you start becoming a makeup addict, you need tools and you need ways of organizing all your makeup, or it will just become chaotic because then you own all this stuff and then you lose track of what you own. So I got their professional brush case. It basically looks like a CD case, but you'll see inside, like there's just sleeves so you can put all your brushes in here and carry them with you when you travel. Also, I purchased their Sigma Dry and Shape Spa 3-in-1 brush care. I mean, it holds up to 18 brushes. I mean, I found that because I was washing my brushes and not drying them properly, my Sigma E35 brush, the lacquer was starting to chip away. So with this, it'll definitely help with that because then the brushes will hang down and the water will drip down towards the end of the brush instead of the other way with the handle. So yes, I did get the E35, just the tapered blending one, just so I could replace the one that's just looking corroded around the handles. And I got the F42 strobing fan brush for highlighter. And what's nice at this table also, they gave away freebies. So just automatically, just by going to the table, they gave you 2 shader brushes, the E47 for the crease, and for the lid, the E56. And then if you spend $50 or more, they give you this little pouch, I Wake Up for Makeup. And it had 2 brushes in this one too, for eye shading, E55, and the pencil E30. Makeup Forever, the only thing I purchased there was their Z palette. I mean, $10 for this gigantic case. Yeah, it's very sturdy. It totally reminds me of when you sometimes when you buy colored pencils and they put it in a metal tin. And lastly, I would say my piece of de resistance is this makeup carrying case that I bought from Lady Moss Beauty. Again, a website retailer, but they told me in February they're going to open up a store in Doherty. So keep in mind, right, caboodles, it's probably this big and it's $33. This I got for $55 in gold rose. I mean, just look at how much you can hold in this, and look, the sides come out. And going back to caboodles, the shelves or whatnot, it's cardboard, right? This is like at least sturdy plastic material. I just want you to see the inside. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I went kind of crazy at the show if you haven't picked up on it already. But I was really glad just to be able to be there and, you know, just meet everyone else who has I would say, I don't want to say fanatic, but you know what, like just a passion for makeup. So yeah, I look forward to going to another makeup show in the future. As always, please, any comments and any